Hello, YouTube. I know I've been kind of missing, but in my defense, I've had like 4 papers and a bunch of quizzes and like 3 midterms, and today I have my break, finally. But it is this time of year where everyone's like wrapping everything up and all of them high school students are getting ready to plan their futures at the university, so I thought I would make a video on if residence is right for you. If your school is anything like mine, they're just kind of starting the residence stuff out now. Application dates I think are open till April 1st at my school. So I thought I would make a video on me trying to tell you why you should go and live in residence. If you do not know and you haven't watched any of my videos, clearly I live in residence. This is my dorm room. I made a tour of it. Link will be down there. I live in first year housing. It's a single bedroom. You can literally see from like side to side. So I will tell you the upsides of residence. 1, you get to move out. If you're anything like me, you do not want to live at home and you do not want to live with your parents. You get the chance to be independent without being independent because most likely mommy and daddy are still going to pay for your rent living here. You have a meal plan most of the time, so you still don't have to cook or do dishes, but you still get to not live with your parents. 2, you make friends here. I'm not really friends with anyone on my floor, which is bad, but this building that I live in, this tower, met a bunch of my friends through here. I'm also friends with a bunch of the 2nd and 3rd year students who live in a different building, but I met them through friends who live in this building. If I didn't live in residence, I would have like no friends ever at all. Also, it is very close to your school. I am a lazy person. Last week, I shouldn't admit this, I went to 2.5 out of like my 8 classes. This week I didn't go to 3 of my classes and there isn't even school on Friday. I am a terrible person when it comes to going to classes, especially 8:30 in the morning classes. If I didn't live on residence, there is no way I would go. I can barely make it to class when it is a 10 to 15 minute walk, not when it's a half an hour commute. I just think that this is a very positive experience living in residence. You kind of get to move out without really moving out. You get to meet lots of cool people. You get to just have like your own area, so you're still like private, but you're still with everyone, so it's not exactly private. Things that people have against residence, I don't have a problem with it. Communal bathrooms, you think they're gonna be weird, they're not. I might just make a whole video on communal bathrooms because they're not nearly as weird as people assume they are. For the small room, it's not actually as small as you think. I have plenty enough room. If I actually clean it, like all the floor room, I have a ton of floor room back there. I have a ton of room here too. It's just, it's not nearly as bad as people think it is. As for the whole, like, being alone thing, you're not really lonely because there's so many people who live right beside you. I want to convince everyone to go live in residence. If you're moving anywhere away, please live in residence and don't get an apartment. It is the best decision I ever made. Yeah, classes are good, enjoying the major, but residence is easily the best decision social-wise and like me going to class-wise. So if you're thinking about it, you don't know yet, I'd say do it. It's great. All the stress is off. You don't have to worry about finding your own place. You don't have to worry about year-long leases if you want to live with your family in the summer. That's another plus. I think residence is fabulous and you should all look into it. If you have any questions about residence or any future topics you would like me to talk on, leave them in the comments down below and I will get to those. I promise I will be back more often. I'm probably filming some more today because it is gorgeous outside, so although I look ghostly, I actually have lighting. But I'd like you guys and I will talk to you later. Bye!